Recently, I was at a local gas station when I saw a sign that was partially hidden, which said, back pump is temporarily out of order. I started wondering why the back pumps. And then I realized it's not the back pumps alone. I also saw behind it was another sign which says front pump is temporarily out of order. And as I was filling gas, I looked at it one more time to see that these were permanent all-weather metal signs. As I started driving, I realized the permanent nature of these signs means these temporary problems are happening very frequently. They're happening so frequently that the business felt important to invest in creating a permanent solution. I have to admit, it made me a little sad to realize that this business has resigned to the fact, accepted the fact that some pumps will temporarily be out of order quite frequently. But then I really reached out to glass half full Arjun. What I realized at that instant was the very fact there were 4 sets of front and 4 sets of back pumps. The very fact there was only one sign for front and back, which told me the business was very confident that this problem can at any point of time happen to only one front or one back pump, which means they still can operate at 75% efficiency. Not bad. Getting back to the seriousness of things, I started thinking if I was an employee at this gas station pump, what would it tell me? It really would help set a culture or a tone that it is okay sometimes not to deliver on perfection. Consistency is taking a beating from day one. Now, let's take this example beyond gas stations. Many a time, businesses, when they find a permanent solution, they feel, let's be transparent about it. And that's the part where they start sharing the problem in front of others instead of troubleshooting what they can do about it. Let's take a few examples to see how this would work in other industries. Let's say you just went to a restaurant and it clearly says with a permanent signage that today we are taking extra long to prepare your food. It tells you this happens quite often. Or you go to your local grocery store and you start seeing on every shelf or every other shelf permanent signs which says, today we regret not having this item in stock. Again, this being a permanent sign, it tells you this is happening frequently. You check into your hotel room after a long flight, and all of a sudden you see in front of one of the 2 elevators, there's this sign, elevator is temporarily out of order. Again, a permanent sign. Or my favorite is you go to an ER and you see there's a permanent sign on the desk by saying, hey, sorry, due to scheduling problems, we do not have any physicians on call today. Think. In every case, the business, kudos to the business for informing us of a temporary problem. But the very fact is a temporary problem. But they have a permanent way of communicating that tells me that the business has shared little more effort on communicating the problem than finding a solution for the problem. So in short, I just will put 3 questions in front of you. 1, what do you do when you see a problem that is occurring quite frequently? Secondly, do you want to accept that this problem will occur quite frequently, and all you want to do is create this beautifully designed signage to tell all your guests that thou has been informed? Or do you want to invest in solving the problem? This is very critical because what you're doing is effectively making a choice or a decision about the brand, about the culture of the organization. You're literally at the crossroads to make a decision. Do you want to be, we have a problem kind of a business, or we solve problems kind of a business? It's a very key decision. And what I've seen, there are no shortcuts in the business world. If you want to offer consistently great customer service, onus is not on just communicating, but on putting best effort to solve every customer problem, if possible, every time.